son used to like soccer. Now he loves it. Thanks to the Laredo Heat organization, he's a more dedicated player in person.
According to one estimate, spending on youth sports this year will top $17 billion, with some families spending $10,000 a year per kid or more.
This gap between who gets to play and who doesn't is widening. We're watching it before our eyes. Those with means get to play, get to travel, get to be on travel sports and leagues and private clubs, and those who don't have means don't get to play.
But we've long held the belief that sports is for everyone.
It's no longer the case.
In Laredo, Texas, the Laredo Heat Youth Soccer Club and Academy is attempting to combat this very real issue by aiming to change the game of soccer through a relentless focus on player development. We believe that we can develop and transform the game by developing and transforming players in Laredo through our No Pay to Play program for our competitive age groups, primarily our under 12s, our under 15s, and our under 16s. What does No Pay to Play really mean? For these three age groups, it means that players have a full scholarship to participate in the program. The parents do not have to pay monthly tuition, travel, or uniform costs. It is important to note that the majority of the players currently participating in the Heat Youth Academy's No Pay to Play program would not be able to play if the program was not tuition free. And those families that can't afford to pay for extracurricular activities for their children are using this disposable income to pump more money into the Laredo economy. But for the Laredo Heat Youth Soccer Club and Academy players and parents, we understand that the true success in our club and soccer in general is defined by the continual growth in skills and character of our primary resource, our players.
My son plays here for Laredo Heat. This is our first year. We are very happy with this program, especially since he goes out of town to play, and out of town meaning higher level playing. Also, the non-paid does help us financially.
Ponen mucho interés en que el desarrollo del niño sea integral, no solamente deportivo, también académico. Nos han pedido sus calificaciones.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity that my son has been given here in Laredo Heat. If it was up to me and my budget, I probably wouldn't be able to pay for all the exposure that my son does have.
As the director of coaching at the Laredo Heat, we strive to educate our players with a holistic approach, on and off the field. We have conferences with them to educate them on film, to educate them for life after high school, and to become a better individual.
We have a non-pay-to-play program, which is great for us because we get to focus on school more. And we're exposed to colleges, universities, to great opportunity to excel further academically and as a player.
8 o 9 meses que he tenido aquí, he aprendido demasiado y pues me gustaría estar siguiendo aquí, tal vez ser un jugador profesional en un equipo de la MLS. He tenido los beneficios de no pagar viajes, o sea, gastos. Eso también me beneficia a mí, en mi caso, que vengo de Nuevo Laredo.
It's been great to see these kids grow on and off the field. Not only have they learned teamwork and perseverance, they become strong-minded individuals and become very confident in themselves. They also have become great friends that love to travel every weekend out of town with each other and play great talent to help them become better soccer players. With going out of town, they were able to show their talent to coaches from all over Texas and hopefully obtain a scholarship to continue their soccer career and obtain a great education.
We also have instituted a no pass, no play rule as we are very interested in their academic success. We also ensure that the players get exposure to college and university coaches.
Another very important objective was to try to alleviate the stress of all the parents that already do so much for their kids, trying to make a living and taking care of their other children. Traveling out of town almost every weekend is an impossibility for most of them. Our hearts go out to these heroes and hope that in some way we are making their lives easier. We also understand that players themselves might not appreciate this fully at this time, but by the time they are in a position to give back to their community, I can guarantee you they will look back and pay it forward. This cycle is so important to initiate. We just hope and pray that it has a chance to truly become a recurring phenomenon.